G'day legends, TJC Sports here. Welcome back to another legendary NRL livestream reaction here. Today we're going to be reacting to the North Queensland Cowboys versus the Canberra Raiders to open up our Super Saturday, at least for me. Yes, I know there was the Dragons and the Storm. Congratulations to the Dragons on a huge upset there. Was unable to do that as I was out doing personal required things for my course and that. But I'm here now. Trust me, we'll get these two games done and we'll enjoy it together, legends. If you enjoy, remember to hit that like button, share the thing around. It's going to be legendary here. For those wondering how to watch these games, if you're uncertain, folks, they are only available on Foxtel or Kayo when it comes to the Super Saturday ones. When it's others, feel free to ask, as it can be a little confusing. But Super Saturday, just remember, always on streaming service, legends. Liam Pritchett says, Tyler, Dragons upset the Melbourne Storm. Yeah, they did, Liam, and it was a cool upset to see, I'm not going to lie. It was cool to get home and check out the fact that they didn't smash the Dragons. The Dragons are the bogey team for the Storm. I swear they are. They just can't outdo them for some reason, legends. And then on top of that, to see that they won scoring a double digit. It's great. It's great. Good on the Dragons. I hold no bitterness there towards them, unlike what I'm sure some Dragon fans would towards Eels. Liam Pritchard in the chat says, Cowboys play 4 first try scorer Scott Drinkwater. I hope Scott Drinkwater goes over, man. He's in my super coach, bro. Be nice to get some points on the board. Not that he cares, but I'd like the points personally, man. Good prediction, Liam. I personally am pretty sure I tipped the Raiders in this one, but I would love to see the Cowboys get up too, you know. Then again, I also wouldn't, because then Para would be the only team that haven't won this year, and that's not exactly lovely for us Parramatta fans, but still, it'd be entertaining to see. Guppo was showing Eels why they are bottom of the air. You see, comments like this are exactly what I was talking about. Mate, Guppo can perform as well as he likes for the Dragons, all right? He can perform as well as he likes for the Dragons, legends. Doesn't matter to me. In the end, I'm happy we have Iongi. He can do as great as he wants at the Dragons. I don't blame Para for how they acted with him. People can hate all they like, but, you know, they don't have... Personally, I just don't... I don't think people have as much to stand on as they act. You know, it's not as much of a straight we let him go as people think. Krishan says, Legend, I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm excited for tomorrow too, Legend, versus Manly Warringah Eagles. It should be I say most games should be a fun one, but that one really... that one makes me nervous. I'll vlog it, but yeah, I am nervous about that one. That's probably the most nervous I've been in a while for a game, guys. I'm definitely not going in with the insane confidence I have in the past with games. Doesn't matter, though. Tomorrow it'll probably hit me like a wave, and I'll be up and jumping about and all that good stuff, legends, because we all know you can't tame the TJC passion for his club. All little to late forms this, but I'm glad Bunnies won, but Panthers should have won. Rabbitohs for life, agreed, mate. Panthers probably should have, but in the end, you won, and that's all that matters, legend. Enjoy your win and move on. Make great over says, over? Over? What do you mean, over? Well, I don't know what you mean by over, legend, but there's nobody's over yet. This game hasn't even started yet. Liam Purchase says, Parramatta Eels will have to be at the best against Manly. Yes, they'll have to be at their absolute best against Manly to get over them, legend. 100% there. It won't be something that's handed to them on a plate, but neither is any result, legends. No result should be handed to you on a platter. 0. You should be having to earn everything you go for. Over for the Cowboys Raiders game. It's not over, legend. No, it's not over. The game's still awaiting kickoff in 10 minutes, legend. We like to start a little early on here to get the viewers in, have a little bit of a chat, and enjoy ourselves, so we're just not in a rush to just quickly talk and me being unable to give the audience a bit of time that they deserve. Liam Pritchett says, Clint Duff's brilliant. Yes, he was. Parramatta Eels. How are you today? I am great, George. Thank you very much. A little tired. Had a mini nap. It just wasn't really doable, legends. Not going to like the Dragons one, but I'm glad that I can manage to do the other 2 streams, all right? You're going to find that Saturday is going to be one where the streams are very mixed this year, just purely because I do have stuff that I've got to do outside of this channel. Because believe it or not, as much as I love this channel, I love you, love my community, I love creating content for you. I've got stuff outside of it that I need to focus on as well for the TJC's life, the TJC Sports' life outside of TJC Sports, you know? So unfortunately, things sometimes will be left away, like the Dragons game tonight. But we'll be doing this one and the next one anyways. Mel says, now Storm have been beaten by the... Also, I hope you're good. Now Storm have been beaten by the Waz and the Dragons. What's the world coming to? Hey, top 2 right there, legends, eh? Top 2. Like it very much, mate. Maybe they are. Who knows? Do you like over 47 points? I don't know about over 47 points necessarily, legend. I don't usually do that kind of tip, but I'm a very simplistic tipper. I wouldn't be able to tell you that, man. My prediction, Raiders by 8 points, is George Alarm. George Alarm thinks it's going to be a very close 1-12 result here. Hey, Krish, Parramatta Eels. Legend, I tipped Parramatta to win tomorrow. Krishan, you're a brave one, but I appreciate it very much. We need as many tippers as we can. We need as many as we can. It's been a wet day today. So I've seen, man. Oh, mate, walking to uni with the wet weather. It was pouring, and you see, I'm a bit of a risk taker, legend. So I went, forget the umbrella, and just walked through it like a soldier. By the time I actually got to class, I looked like I had like I was the Wicked Witch from the Wizard of Oz, folks. I'm melting. I was like a puddle ready to collapse on the ground by the end of it. Attila says, hey, legend, how are you today? Hope you are very well. I am very well, thank you. I'm doing pretty good today. Good to see that you're way ahead of me and telling me that. I watched Dragons was a cracker of a game. I'm sure it was, legend. I'm sure it was. Good to hear that everybody enjoyed that game, you know? I mean, while I couldn't stream it, it does sound like it was a fun one. I did try to jump in there to take a look at it. It looked good. I enjoyed what I saw. And in the end, the upset happened, which is something we'd love to see in rugby league, especially when you're a neutral. Unless you're a Storm fan, I think you're going to accept that result and be okay with it there. Let's just hope that not too many Dragons fans come in and be salty in the chat trying to get at the Parramatta fan. Legends. Let's just hope for it, right? Cross your fingers about it. Tyler Jack Williams is out for 6 weeks. Yes, he is. It's a tough loss tomorrow, legend. It is a tough loss losing Jack Williams, but we're going to have to make do with it, man. Without Jack Williams, we're just going to have Joffa jump into the prop position and Sam Tuivasa runs back into the interchange. Guymer there. I still don't think Tuivasa or Guymer should have been dropped in the first place, but that's my opinion. Sucks that technically we can't play Jordan Samrani because of contractual reasons. Train and trial Jordan's only on, folks. So Jordan for those that don't know about it, Jordan had to be dropped for legal reason, because if Jordan Samrani played while we had Sean Russell fit, it would go against cap in that. So we have to essentially, Sean Russell's immortal and can play his position no matter what, which is a bit of a concern for us, but hopefully he does well. I like Sean, so I hope he goes well, but it's going to be tough, man. Raiders 1-12, Jason Reader drops in with Mel. Great to see you in the chat, by the way. I don't know if I properly said hi. As a Storm fan is very disappointed. Hey, it's just one loss, legend. At least you're still premiership favourites, unlike my side. All right? You're fine, mate. That's not rock bottom. You move on to the next week. G'day, Mel, says Jason Reader. Michael Green Driver says Cowboys 1-12. We've got a bit of Raiders, a bit of Cowboys. We've got a mix coming into the chat right now, you guys. Just fielding your questions, putting it together very nicely and neatly for me. Attila says, I reckon Cowboys win. I tipped them, not sure though. I tipped the Raiders. All right. I just decided to go a little bit bold, a little bit playing. As a Storm fan says, on to Manly. On to Manly. Exactly, mate. On to Manly. That's the case for me, bro. I got to play Manly this week. Not fun. Liam Pritchard says, I think Daly Cherrance will have a blinder against the Eels. I think he will too, Liam, but let's hope he doesn't, because that's not what us Parramatta fans will want, legend. No, siree. If Cherry Evans has a good game, oh my God, I'm sick. A bit bold, pretty good. A bit bold, pretty good though, legend. Hey, bold. Hey, to the bold go the spoils. That is totally how the saying goes, legends. Never heard another type of saying. All right, if you're bold, the other team will fold. So that's why I'm tipping Parramatta, and they're gonna win tomorrow because I am bold, making it fold. It's true. All right. In fact, you know what? I wouldn't be shocked. Let's have all the upsets. Let's have all the upsets today, legends, even though I don't have it that way initially. Let's have everybody as an upset, all right? Well, we're going to go Dragons win, Raiders win, and the Bulldogs win. As much as I don't like dogs. You know what? Forget about it. Bulldogs, no. Kick you out of this equation here. I don't care. Cronulla favourites can win that one. 47 VSP says HHSC long time, but just wanted to point that support. It's all good, legend. Sorry to hear that you're quitting editing, man. I hope that whatever you choose to do next, you enjoy, legend. Yeah, tough stuff, but I'm sure you did your best and you thought about it, and this is what you feels right for you. That's what's right for you. Always got my support, man. Keep going, legend. Whatever you decide to do. I wonder if DCE is going to get booed in tomorrow's game. Well, if he does get booed, I think Manly fans are a joke for it, but that's a whole other can of worms that I'm sure Manly fans don't care about because I'm a Para fan. I can make my voice heard at the game about that. Daniel Sexton in the chat says, hi, how are you doing tonight? Daniel Sexton, mate, I'm doing brilliant, all right? In fact, tell me now, how's... Actually, no, Para's doing bad. I can't use that as a question. I was going to point at Para guys and be like, I'm doing as good as that. And then I realized, no, they're not doing good. It's like, I'm doing the opposite of that right now, legends. I'm doing the opposite of that at the moment. That's what it is, okay? Attila says Sharks versus Bulldogs. Going to be pretty good. A pretty good game, though. It is, mate. It is going to be a pretty good game, though, legend. It should be a fun one. That's going to be next up on the channel after this one here. That's right. It's your double header here. By the way, guys, just going to turn down the telly because of copyright reasons. Apologies there. The Canberra Raiders and the Cowboys at Queensland Country Bank Stadium here. Boom. Boom. All right, there we go. Just that little bit. Not because I don't want to share stuff with you, but because, you know... I'm very, what's the word? I'm very careful ever since I lost my monetization, that one. Oh, it was never Dragons, because Dragons would never William Hunt. It'll always be Dragons in our heart, legend. It'll always be Dragons in our hearts, mate. And I will still refer to them as Dragons at times. Hey, everyone, I didn't watch the game earlier, but Dragons beat Storm. I don't know. I think it's the magic of the Dragon, legend. The magic of the Dragon, up the wires times 2, says Mel. Anyways, legends, the teams are running out onto the field here. I think it's time to say the lineups between the two teams here. For the North Queensland Cowboys, at fullback, it is Scott Drinkwater with Robert Darby and Murray Talangi on the wings. Viliami Vailea and Jackson Purdue are our centres, with Tom Dearden and Jake Clifford in the halves. Tom Dearden captaining the side. Jordan McLean and Jason Tamalolo will be our props today, with Reece Robson at number 9 here. John Bateman and Kai O'Donnell in the second row, with the lock being Ruben Cotter. Sam McIntyre, Jeremiah Nanai, Griffin Neame, and Cohen Hess on the interchange. Carl Lawton, the former Sea Eagle, is the 18th man. As for the visiting side, the milk that will hopefully not go sour here, we have Kayo Weeks here at fullback with Savelio Tamale and Xavier Savage on the wings. Sebastian Chris and Matthew Tomoko to Smoko, as we love to call him there, in the centres, with Ethan Strange and Jamal Fogarty. Obviously, Jamal Fogarty could be his last year with Raiders if the Manly reports are to be believed, but I'm sure he won't be thinking too bad about that speculation at this time. Joseph Tarpany captains the side with Trey Mooney in the props. Tom Starling is number 9 today, with Hudson Young and Matty Nicholson in the second row. Corey Horsburgh lines up at lock with Josh Papali, Owen Pakti, Simi Sasagi, and Atta Mariotta in the interchange. Jed Stewart is the 18th man today, legends. I hope you're all enjoying your stream so far here. Here we go. The first half between the Cowboys and the Raiders coming up in just a second here. Jason Tamalolo having one of his better games in a long time last week against the Brisbane Broncos there. They just were unfortunate not to be able to get the result there. Broncos just too strong for them to handle here, folks. Just too much for them. We're just waiting on it right now here. All right. 3, 2, 1. And we have kickoff here at Queensland Country Bank Stadium. Canberra Raiders into the line now. Joseph Tarpany rushes forward here. Joseph Tarpany then onto the ground there, and Tarpany held, Legends. Tyler, I'm looking forward to the Bulldogs game. I'm tipping Sharks to beat Bulldogs. I hope so, mate. Sharks 13 plus. Yes, please. Legend, what is your thoughts on my Wales team signing Morgan Ganna Leeds Rhinos? I think that's a great signing, Legend. I think that'll help you out a bit. Broncos are now first on the ladder. Exactly, so it's not a shame losing to them, mate. Yeah, we are underway kickoff, mates. Here we go. Nicholson into the line here. Matty Nicholson. I bit the bullet and brought him in this week here. Second row cheapie there. We go short. In recent meetings, the Cowboys have won the last 6 games against the Raiders here. So that's something where Canberra Raiders going to look to break the stat a little here. You could say they're due a win, Legends. Good clearance in the air now from the Raiders in their opening set. Here we go to Murray Taulagi here, and the Cowboys will get their first chance to attack in this game here. Do you think DC is worth 1.5 million like Andrew Johnson's worth that much money? Because I don't think he's worth that much money. At his age, no, but I think the problem is that you guys lowballed him too much. All right. I don't think it's so much that that is exactly what he's worth, but I feel like they pulled it a little too far. Like I think they underestimated loyalty in the game in the modern game. It's all good though, man. You've got him this year, and I say don't waste your final year with him being sad about him going, Legends, right? Don't be sad about him going. You know, I agree he's not worth 1.5 million, not at his age, but he's definitely not something where you go from 1.5 million to like 900, 800K. He wants, you don't drop him to like 800, 700 and something K after that. Like it's just too much of a drop, I guess, in the eyes of a player like Cherry that hasn't declined yet. Matt Tomoko with the ball. First tackle here. Raiders over to the right. Get by the halfway line here. Just spinning through there. Joseph Tarpany leading the line now for them here as Savage goes down here. Over to the right. Kayo Weeks now. Weeks around. Weeks grabbed by the hips and squeezed there by Jackson Purdue there. Oh, how fun was that? Corey Horsburgh then pops the finger to Para fans once. What a day that was there. Starling to Fogarty. Back over to the left here. Hudson Young. He's improved from his brawling ways in the wonderful city of Las Vegas. Remember, Legends, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Oh, goodness me. And what happens in Queensland stays in Queensland. Hudson Young makes the error and knocks the ball on here. It's going to be the Cowboys' ball. Goodness gracious me, showing us some of his inner New South Wales blue there. Just wondering what other sports do you follow? I follow the soccer, football, and I occasionally watch the NFL, Legend. I don't really watch AFL, even as a Victorian. Yes, I'm a really weird Victorian, and I guess that's the main ones where like I can tell you anything about them, you know. But basketball, I know there's a free point. I know there's a free point, and I know there's some stars. Curry's good, right? All right. Canberra Raiders, get them 35 out. Cowboys' end here. For those watching at home that can't actually see the game here, Cowboys attacking to the right, Raiders to the left. And when I say that, I mean, imagine my hand, whoosh, they're going towards that direction. Oh, towards that direction! Jackson Purdue threw it all here. Oh, he's taken out of play on the try line by the Canberra Raiders there. Purdue with the direction to give any player and what I shouldn't say action. There you go. And I thought that was an incredible effort there from the legend Jackson Purdue there. Great meters in it. He got a try last week. It was a bit of a consolation try where he ran the whole field, picking up a big mistake by the Broncos. But still, nonetheless, he can have that on his record. Canberra Raiders now back with it. Tamale around now. Tyler Jelly-Jones has been so good for Queensland. Oh, yeah, he's a legend, man. I'm okay with DC leaving, but other Melly fans are not happy with leaving. Some are okay about the others, not so much happy. Yeah, it's a very mixed one. It really shows you, though, how disappointing it is because, like, what Cherry's done is nowhere near as bad as some other teams that have, like, had no problem with their players. Like, I feel like him respectfully deciding to go isn't something where they should be hating him, but is what it is. Over to the left now. Talangi gets it over to Scott Drinkwater now. Scott Drinkwater around here. Scott Drinkwater tackled by Corey Horsburgh with help from his supporting defense here. Then Robert Darby through the middle here. Robert Darby. Yes, that's right. Papua New Guinea. That's your winger right there. Robert Darby. That's him. Yes, it is, legends. A short over to the left here. Vilea now through. Vilea, the former New Zealand Warrior, goes to the ground here. Robson, Roosters bound, goes to Tamalolo. Dearden, Drinkwater, Murray Talangi down the wing here, keeps running. Oh, goodness me. Jamal Fogarty, the last line of defense now. And Jamal Fogarty stops him at around the 20 here. The Cowboys with the pressure now on him. Tom Dearden to Clifford. Clifford over to Scotty Drinkwater. Drinkwater kicks it. And Tamale with the... Oh, my goodness me. I think Tamale has messed that up. No, he hasn't. The ref says it was fine, the hit. And now the Canberra Raiders get to try and go back here. Liam East says, when do you think the Eels get their first win? Well, I hope it's this round, legend. But I'd say there's a chance we have to wait till Moses is back to get a win, if I'm being honest with you. But I can hope, and I can back my team to hopefully get the job done before then, legend. He's been at the club 15 seasons, 2011 when he debuted. Yeah, he's been at the club for a very long time. Absolutely, Michael Green-Driver. So there's a big significance there to Manly. I personally just don't believe that he deserves the hate he's going to get for it, even if he did go to the Roosters. Over to the right now. Strange here. Goes to Horsburgh. Horsburgh through here. And here we go, short to Joseph Tarpany now. Joseph Tarpany around. Yusuf Abed says, hi, my friend. How are you? I'm good, Yusuf. How are you going, legend? You feeling all right? You feeling good? You feeling pumped up for a good night of rugby league here? Tom Starling to the left. Tarpany goes over. Oh, look at that. Strange. Good step there. Goes around here. Over to the 20 now. Tom Starling counterattacks here and runs alone. Gets to the 10-meter now. We have just two more left in the set here. They're right in front, though. Joseph Tarpany offloads back over to Mariota here. Going around. Held down. Raiders, one more chance in this set. Starling, 52 meters gain. They kick low. Sebastian Chris chases. And the Cowboys hit that out faster than a tennis ball. Somebody signed this guy up to play for Australia in the cricket. The way he thunders that away, Scott Drinkwater. He can be a great campaign for the cricket. Drink water every day. Still a long time, legend. I got to go, legend. Have a legendary night. I will, mate. I will be watching. I'll be watching Sharks vs Bulldogs, and good luck to the Eels. Good luck to the Eels. Good luck, mate. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, mate. Watching that as well. Enjoy both games when you see them. If Cowboys lose, will Panthers bet the Cowboys? Well, this result doesn't impact next week, legend. This result doesn't decide who wins next week, but if the Cowboys lose, there's still a chance Panthers lose the next week, but I think you'll beat the Cowboys anyways. North Queensland Cowboys get the Raiders back here. First tackle, 10 minutes gone by in this game so far as Horsburgh goes to the right here. Matty Nicholson for the line. He's going. And the Cowboys just barely able to stop him from going over there. Matty Nicholson, folks. Starling then to Horsburgh. Corey Horsburgh with the drop there. And the Canberra Raiders with the mistake. Unfortunate for the Cowboys here. Everything just went all red for him in a second. And there was a bit of hope there after Matty Nicholson put on a big hit, forcing himself near the line. I could see it coming. But no, instead they're going to say that the Cowboys were in the wrong for being inside the 10 meters, so his knock-on doesn't matter. Oh, lucky Corey. Lucky Corey, legends. Starling to the right. Goes over to Weeks here. Weeks held. Hillbilly says, hey, let you come into Brookie tomorrow? Yes, I am, Hillbilly. Yes, I am. I will be there cheering on the Parramatta Eels loud and proud, however much Manly may try to win by. And down on the ground, Matty Nicholson. Starling goes to the left then. Horsburgh sidesteps around here. Horsburgh keeps on pushing forward. A good offload there. Tom Starling tries to get over but couldn't quite manage it here. Fogarty then. Over to Tarpany. Joseph Tarpany to go alone himself. He doesn't need anybody. Joseph Tarpany and the Canberra Raiders will lead 4-0 against the North Queensland Cowboys. Yeah! Believe it or not, legends, that wasn't the TV. That was TJC letting out a legendary one right there for you. Yay! And Tom Starling with the play. Fogarty got it to Tarpany. Tarpany spun around and just, you know what? You know who was out of his position? Scott Drinkwater. Scott Drinkwater was out of his position there, legends. Scott Drinkwater ran around for the wrong player. It's like he missaw what went on. He runs out of his position. Look at that, Scott Drinkwater. And Tom Dearden's not there either. I think the game plan for defense would have been for one of them to be there. And Joseph Tarpany takes prime advantage in their confusion there, legends, as they go all over the place there. Raiders won't be complaining. However it was done, they got it in the end. And they'll be celebrating that one with pride. Remember, legends, if you enjoy the stream, remember to hit that like button, of course. And some of you new, we're aiming to get to 5K in the next month or so. Fogarty now, from right in front here. Pretty confident in this one from Jamal Fogarty that he'll slot it on over, legends. Shouldn't be too tough of an ask from him. The former Gold Coast Titan. For all the marbles in the world. Come on, mate. 6-0. Do you want it or do you want it, right? Do you want it or don't you want it? You need to want it, legend. And there he goes. There he goes. Jamal Fogarty. By the way, for legends wondering, there's probably about 10 seconds between. I'm looking at the stream versus what I'm saying. So yeah, right now for this stream, it seems like we're going to have about a 10-second thing between the actual thing and me at the moment. At the moment, that could easily change. Obviously, halftime's a thing, people clicking in and out and all that good stuff. Canberra Raiders will take it, but Scott Drinkwater and Tom Dearden need to have a look at themselves here because that was ridiculous. That was not good enough. Raiders now over to the right here, and Joseph Tarpany bashes through like that. He's green, he's big, he's wearing shorts that could rip. Are we sure that he's not the Incredible Hulk, legends? Because I think I've given a fair point as to why he just might be Joseph Tarpany. And now on the 20, they're held. To the right, Tom Starling goes through the middle to Corey Horsburgh. Corey Horsburgh carries on with it. And Horsburgh will be held back there in it. No one thought the Wires would or could beat Manly or Roosters. I stand by and saying any team can be beaten regardless of who they are. Respect, Mel. Respect. I really appreciate that comment. I'm going to need a comment like that to have the mentality heading into tomorrow because It's always iron, man. It's always iron. It doesn't matter. Reece Robson now. It seems like the Cowboys have won themselves themselves a penalty here. The referee for a shoulder foul play, putting one of them on report here, it looks like. Joseph Tarpany, the try scorer, on report here. Okay. One thing, legends, by the way, and this should improve the streams for the upcoming weeks ahead and the future, is we're looking to add headphones so I can actually hear the game and know calls a lot quicker than what it shows on the screen, legends. Give yourselves quicker updates than before. One thing we're looking to improve is we look to improve many things. And by the way, that's going to be paid for by the Super Chats, because the Super Chats are legendary and are helping out the channel. Ruben Cotter now through the middle here. Cotter slicing on through here. Cotter slipped in. Cotter tackled. And then it's Dearden, 6 again here, tackle 0. Jackson Purdue, back to Scott Drinkwater! Did he get it? No, he may have lost that one. Scott, how do you lose that one? Yes, my team is playing tomorrow, Yusuf. That's why I'm talking about the fact that I'm going to the game to vlog it. I'm not going to Brookie for fun, legends. I wouldn't be caught dead doing that. Going to Brookie for fun? No. Oh, Scott, how have you lost that? How has Scott lost that, legends? He doesn't even touch the ball. He throws the ball out. Like, he throws the arm, but, like, he's tackling. Yeah, he's definitely not going for the ball. And there we go. They get close again here, the Cowboys, but again, no score there, legends. Did you pay the money to go to Brookvale? Of course I did, Liam. Of course I did. Of course I did. I invest in everything that I invest in everything that I do on the channel here. I don't get provided a lot. A lot of it's me going out of my way to going through the effort to get it. Thank you, Yusuf. I'll do my best to enjoy it, legend. A lot of us do, Liam. A lot of us. And there's others that are just indifferent about them. But yeah, a lot of us do dislike Manly, Liam. A lot of us. But I'm sure there's a lot of Manly fans that dislike Para, so it kind of evens out. Sebastian Chris now through the left side. Remember, legends, as Manly say, Manly hates you too, right? Para hates you too, Manly. Honestly, at this point, Para needs a Para hates you too. Fourth tackle. Weeks to Tarpany now. Joseph Tarpany keeps on going here. Gets 35 out now. Starling. Fogarty. Clearance in the air to the right here. Nothing's free these days. Exactly. I'm always putting an arm and a leg into going to every single game for you, legends, to enjoy the vlogs and that. I love doing it. You know, the vlogs have been really well performing this year compared to past years, legends. I mean, taking a look at it, 739 is the lowest views we've had on a vlog. And that's pretty good considering it still got 36 likes and 44 comments. 891 on the Storm Para one. And then, of course, there's the true winner, the Tigers with the 2K. You guys are crazy for that one, folks. Freedom of speech is free. That it is, Mel. That it is. I'm back, says SS Stormfed. Welcome back, SS. Cowboys to Dearden. To Tamalolo here. Wait, hang on. Freedom of speech. Hey, let's not be a smartass. One thing's free. One thing's free. But there's a lot of things. Anything physical is not free. Dearden to Cotter. 6 again, ruck infringement here. The Canberra Raiders losing their control a little here. Not quite to the degree yet where they concede a try like what the Cowboys did before against Raiders, but still not great. Robson, Roosters bound, goes to Jason Tamalolo here. Jason Tamalolo held for the Cowboys here. 3 more tackles left in the set. The Cowboys with the ball on the 10-meter line here. Robson into it. Robson held back. Tamalolo then to Dearden. To Scott Drinkwater. To Purdue. Jackson Purdue sidesteps around here. Jackson Purdue held back by the Canberra Raiders onto the ground there. 17 meters gained there. Kick in the air now. Cowboys by Leah. Oh, he loses it. He loses it, Legends. He loses it. The North Queensland Cowboys once again get so close, but are so far from getting the job done here. And right now, I'm happy that I tipped the Raiders, but this is still anyone's game. The Cowboys are putting plenty of pressure on the Raiders, and you do wonder, is it only a matter of time before they get on over in this one, Legends? I paid $480 for my family membership, and it's not free train travel when it should be paying that much. That's crazy, Michael. That's crazy. You know, 380, mate. For a quarter of that, you can get one seat at a preseason game with Manly. So that doesn't shock me that they're overcharging you like that, Michael. Doesn't shock me at all, bro. Just a shout out to the people affected in Thailand who have all been affected by the devastating earthquake. Our thoughts and wishes are all with you affected by that in this time, Legends. I hope you're going okay, whoever's going, to anybody who's impacted by that. Terrible stuff. Memberships must have gone up by all NRL teams. Actually, the NRL para ones actually stayed the same, have actually stayed the same for the most part. They've just upped the what they've done is they've added more to them to make up for how little they've done in the past now, the Parramatta Eels here. Raiders with the ball here. First tackle, the 30-metre line. We go to Corey Horsburgh here. Jamal Fogarty then gets it to Matty Nicholson now. Matty Nicholson held back there in it, guys. Matty Nicholson kept to Starling. Starling to Fogarty. Fogarty then to Sebastian Chris here. Sebastian Chris here there. Sebastian Chris held. Tom Starling to the left, Fogarty again. Canberra Raiders lifting up their spirits here. Could we see something halfway through the first half now officially here? Starling to Strange with a Strange pass to Horsburgh, who once again knocks the ball on here. Butterfingers alert. Butterfingers. He can't hold it. He can't hold it, Legends. The Cowboys are just unable to do it. They can't keep it together. That's ridiculous. And all right, hey, I didn't realize they're doing that for this game, Legends. Okay. Apparently for this game, what's the weather over there? They're doing a drinks break for the first half here, guys. We're about 20 minutes in-ish, a little bit under. And they're taking a drink stop here. So the players are going to be taking a water and stuff before carrying on with this game. Interesting. You don't see that every day, do you, Legends? Well, there you go. There you have it. I don't know, mate, what to say really other than that. And the Canberra Raiders. Tyrese Halliburton says, howdy. Howdy, Tyrese. Welcome to the stream, legend. Good to have you here, mate. Howdy, you. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Don't forget, guys, while we are at that drinks break, I guess, remember to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and share the stream around as it helps us get even more viewers to this legendary stream. Still the first half, guys. Don't worry. We're just on the break. They done that in cricket too. They did that in the cricket. Cool. That's good to... Honestly, you just don't see it all the time during the regular rugby league. Like, I would have thought they would have done that for Para with the heat Para was facing. The heat must be bad for them to be doing it. Cowboys feed it over to the left here. Vilea now. Past the Raiders. Nicholson gets off him there. They take it to the right then. Middle here. Black Caps victorious over Pakistan again, says Mel. Again and again and again. I wonder if Panthers memberships didn't go up now playing at CommBank until the stadium is finished with their new stadium. No, actually, yeah, no, they actually did rise their prices in memberships, Michael Green Driver. A family member of mine was looking at the Panthers memberships. Yeah, they put in perspective, the membership I've got that's like Platinum and Captain's Club, it's a really pricey, it's not a cheap membership, but my membership would cost double
Actually, no, a little bit over double for the Penrith Panthers, and I'm already spending over thousands. You know what I mean? So that's as much as you need to know about the overall for the Panthers in total throughout your time. When you think of food and drink and all that, but time what you get, it's crazy. Nelly Howard says up the Panthers, up the bumpers, There you go, Nelly. Still doesn't feel right saying that. Yuck. Starling to Papa Lee. Josh Papa Lee keeps running there, folks. Papa Lee just keeps going. Did I just hear a commentator say 37? 37? Well, that's not far off what the Para game was. It's a little bit off, but like it was not far off. Jeez. And the Raiders kick low here with Chasers now, and Scott Drinkwater ends up with the ball here. And the referee is actually going to step in and say, yes, it is a Canberra Raiders penalty. Hudson Young taken out on the Chase Legends before he could get there. I might have been hearing things, Bell. I was looking for confirmation from anyone. Now I'm not so sure. Now William's not so sure. William's going, did I actually hear that? Or did that just like come about in my head randomly? Thoughts that keep you up at night, eh, legends? Thoughts that keep you up at night. Tough one. Panthers wouldn't want to lose 4 in a row. Michael Greer, driver of Panthers, lose 4 in a row. I guarantee you, I won't see any Penrith fans out where I am. And I live at the station before Penrith. It's full of Panthers fans. And this is what annoys me a little, guys, about rugby league supporting. So, as a Para fan, I'm a very proud Para fan. I walk out in my Para gear no matter what in front of any area. And the amount of Panthers people that will go all out and taunt from their cars when they're doing well the last 5 years. 5 years and yell derogatory terms and all that at me while I'm wearing my Para stuff. Yet now that they've lost 3 in a row, no Panthers fans are doing that. I've noticed I've gotten none of that. And I just find that really interesting, I find that really interesting that none of that harmful assault they give is happening. I find it interesting, It's like they've gone quiet after the 3 losses. And the Canberra Raiders will slot in. They took the 2 with that one and make it 8-0 now. And I'm feeling good that I tipped the Raiders in this one. As much as I don't understand fully why I did on the day, I'll take it where I can get it, legends? As the Storm fan says, I swear if the Cowboys lose to Penrith, then I'm done tipping them for a few weeks. Mate, I'm done too. I'm done tipping the Panthers for a few weeks if Cowboys beat them. You watch. I tip against the Panthers, they win. Watch it. Watch it happen, legends. Watch it. Yusuf says, let's go, Yusuf. Was don't want Ivan Cleary now. Fair enough, Mel. You don't need him. Webster's doing fine. Don't worry about it, legends. Don't worry about it. 4.83K right now, legends. We're really slowing down we're pacing up the chase to that 5,000. It's not too far away now, guys. If you do the mathematics on it right now, it's only 169 subs, which is nothing with the growth rate we have. And it's a clearance from the Raiders. Oh my goodness, that goes far. Oh my goodness me. Jamal Fogarty, pat yourself on the back there. The Raider there. Conquering nations as they always did in the past, right? Though I'm not so sure if they always wore the green. I think that's just the color they've picked for it. I'm not so sure if I've always seen a Viking have green as his dominant color, legends. Have you? Maybe one of you have. Don't know. Maybe Vikings of their age. Reece Robson goes to McIntyre here. McIntyre through. I'm sorry, but from a distance, McIntyre and Lawton can look so similar, guys. They can look so similar with the long hair and that if you don't look at them properly. My brain tricks itself sometimes. Be right back. I need to check if I've won 4 million. All good, Mel. If you've won 4 million, be sure to thank us very seriously. It's all good, legend. It doesn't matter. All right, McLean is officially off, guys, for Griffin Neame, who will be on the field here. My both uncles go for Panthers, do they? Michael Green Java. That's a fun fact, isn't it? That's a very fun fact. Hopefully your uncles see a win soon. Canberra Raiders now with the ball. Oh, my goodness me. Was that a knock on into his teammate? No, it wasn't. They're going to say that was line ball. And then the Raiders lose it. Tom Dearden gets to carry on running down the wing here. Tom Dearden covered up well by Matthew Tomoko here. The North Queensland Cowboys are right in front here. This is a full set for them. And they actually got a 6 again just now as well. Ruben Cotter, the North Queensland Cowboys. This is a huge opportunity for them now. North Queensland Cowboys to the right. Tom Dearden short to Neame. Neame will beam through it all. Neame will beam. Neame beam. He's caught. First tackle then. And just keep running with it. Ruben. And down he goes. It's 2 tackles gone by now. Over to the left, Dearden. To Drinkwater. To Murray Taulagi here. The Cowboys finally have a try in this game, folks. 4-8. The Cowboys on top of it all. And could the comeback be on now? Murray Taulagi! And the stress is on now, especially for me as a Raiders tipper. I'll be setting up a streaming studio for you if I have. Would be appreciated, Mel. Hey, we're all giving back to each other. Let's cross our fingers. Come on. 4 million for Mel. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Oh, look, a piece of that's the Raiders' mistakes, but that's just too good from the Cowboys. And there you go. Cowboys are yet to get a win this year, so they'll be wanting this more than ever. Right, Taulagi, number 5. Standing next to William Vailea, number 4. Fun fact, Vailea wearing the number of losses they'll have if they don't win today. Scott Drinkwater showing off the chances of it. Misses the kick there. 4-8 it remains here. The North Queensland Cowboys unable to convert there. They would have been behind anyways, but they would have much rather have those points on the board from the kick, I reckon. Get it, Mel. Get it in. Get it. We want you to get it. And something tells me, Mel, that's going to cost a little... Something tells me that's going to cost a little bit more than William's $20 he donated last night. It's going to cost a little more than $20. All right, Josh Papali'i is on report, legends. Josh Papali out of there. Saying goodbye to him now. The North Queensland Cowboys here. Raiders to defend. They've lost a bit of their spark since the Cowboys started firing a few minutes ago, folks. It's been about 10 minutes of Cowboys, I feel. And oh, goodness me, instantly it's a penalty for the Cowboys. Once again, Josh Papali here. Oh, and he's not too careful. He could be going for a bidding in the future in this game. That's high contact after just being put on report there. Tyler, as Manly fans love playing at Brookvale. Yeah, Manly fans love playing at Brookvale, Liam. I'm sure Manly fans will be very confident on the day, but we don't care. We'll still support our team, Liam. We'll still support our team. The second one is high. The first one wasn't. The second one is high. The first one wasn't really. The first one wasn't really, but the referee's given the call, legend. The referee's given the call. Josh Papali, 1, 2. And is it going to be free for a sin bin there? No, it isn't. He's going to be very careful with that tackle and get him down. North Queensland Cowboys on their own 40, attacking to the right here. Go over past the halfway line now before landing on the ground there, guys. Second tackle on ways here for them now. Cowboys over to McIntyre. McIntyre, the former West Tiger and Titan there, held on the 20 here. We go. John Bateman then. Not Bateman's statement. Is he in a helmet? John Bateman with a helmet, legend. Since when? Short to the left, Dearden, Scott Drinkwater, over to Purdue here, looking to purge the competition here. Jackson Purdue held. On the 10 now, Scott Drinkwater. Drinkwater on 5th. Passes. Purdue again here. And Purdue. Why didn't you pass it, buddy? You had nothing to lose in passing it. Just a bit of inexperience there. And the Canberra Raiders will carry on with it there, legends. Let's go. Not sure why Manly needs 12 games at Brookvale. I think they should play one game at Gosford. Would you go to it, Michael Green Driver, if they played at Gosford, legend? Would you go to it? When you go to the game tomorrow, don't listen to Manly fans make noise. I won't, Liam. I won't. Don't you worry. We'll make our own noise, all right, buddy? We'll make our own noise. The Manly fans can make all the noise they like. They ain't silencing TJC, no matter how much they're winning by. Tom Starling to Young. Strange around here. Strange now. Flipping up there. Strange held back there. Strange on the ground now. Tom Starling here, the star in the Ling Canberra Raiders there. They clear it in the air, Fogarty. 20 metres out here. Raiders, Sebastian Chris backwards. He was in the air there, Sebastian Chris, but the Cowboys are going to get away with that. It's fine. Cowboys now, 15 out from their own try line. We don't often lose 2 in a row. No, you don't, SS Storm fan. To be fair, though, the Penrith Panthers don't lose 3 in a row usually as a Storm fan, usually. So unusual events are set to happen this year, but I don't think Storm will lose 2 in a row. I agree there. I don't think they will. They rarely do. Cowboys to the right, Robson to Ruben Cotter. Ruben Cotter then around here. Spotter Cotter, as we love to call him, because he spotters with his cotters. McIntyre to Dearden. Nanai there. Jeremiah Nanai around here. I remember the impact he made, the wave when he entered into his first senior season there. Clearance in the air here to the left. Cowboys chasers. Ends up with Purdue now. Jackson Purdue with it. Was that off a radar? Yes, it was. It's going to be a full set. Rob in front for the Cowboys. They could equalise right near halftime here. 9 minutes to go in this half, guys. Clifford for the line. There's talk that Super League clubs are interested in having him return to them. And it's just for that reason. What a halfback. He does it alone here. Giving them all a reason to chase him with that one. He chases the dream of scoring. 8 all here. And that was brilliant. He rips them apart alone here. He goes, who am I going to pass to? Who am I going to pass to? Nobody. I'll go alone. Terrific job from Jake Clifford there. And it was a good pass from Scott Drinkwater. And then Clifford just kind of ran around them all. And then he just goes, bye. How on earth have Canberra Raiders let that? Just opening up too wide there on the side there. Starling too tired to pull him back by himself. And the other player was fended off. So nobody was stopping him in the end, legends. 8 all with a kick to come here. And the Cowboys have flipped the script here in this one. Still not happening, legends. Still not happening right now. Scott Drinkwater from the side takes the kick. He's got the kick as well. He's got the kick, legends. He's got the kick. He's got the kick. He's got the kick, legends. He's got the kick. And the North Queensland Cowboys will lead 10-8 now. Good on the Cowboys. I don't really have much thoughts about this game, legends, but I will say good on the Cowboys here for getting the job done so far. I've been to Gosford to see Manly play against Brisbane Broncos in 2015, 2020 against Warriors, 2021 against Warriors, and 2022 against Souths. Well, then wouldn't it be fun to go full circle, legend, and hope that they play the Broncos, right? Next time there. Go fully full circle, bro. All around the place with it. Clearance in the air from the Raiders over to the right here. Tom Dearden goes over to Neem. Neem into the line there. Griffin Neem caught out in it here. Neem on the ground now. That's Tom Dearden's job to run around here. Past the 20 then and caught out in it. Robson, short, over to Cotter there. Ruben Cotter here. Ruben Cotter keeps going forward then. Ruben Cotter flipping up and down. Robson to McIntyre. McIntyre dummies here. Pressure from Cowboys. Unbelievable. Robson over to Drinkwater. Drinkwater to Dearden. Down the left side. Nanai runs alone here. Jeremiah Nanai held away there here. Nanai then to the right. 65 metres gain. Fifth tackle. Dearden will clear it in the air. Through the middle we go here. Clifford. Clifford's got a double. Clifford's got a double from out of nowhere. And who would have predicted that? The Cowboys are up 14-8. Who would have predicted that, legends? Who would have predicted that? Not me, I'll tell you that. 2 tries straight from Clifford. We wanted the Raiders to win to make us still not be the only team that haven't won a game this year, but it's not looking to be the case right now. Clifford utilizes his opportunity there and makes it 14-8. Shout out to everyone who's just commented. Otto Cooper says, online from Papua New Guinea. Shout out to Papua New Guinea. I love you viewers from over there, legend. Appreciate you tuning on in, mate. Shout out to everyone from over there. It can't be easy tuning in all the time. Michael Grid Driver says, I have been to the stadium at Gosford 12 times. Well, then hopefully you can go again, bro. I'm smiling for the first time in 4 weeks. For the first time in 4 weeks, William Hunt. Oh, well, I'm $27 richer. Woohoo, Mel! Rich! You're rich, Mel. You're rich. Let's go. You're rich. You're on a million, boys. You're on a mint. Mate, $27, 27 million. I don't hear a difference there. Do you, legends? Like, I genuinely don't. I don't hear any difference there at all. Okay, it's just the same, folks. It's the same potatoes. Yeehaw, says that's a Storm fan. They grow from the same crop, right? So they're practically the same, legends. I've seen what Wanderers play there. I've never actually watched the Wanderers, but I wouldn't mind watching them. Raiders kick it in the air over to the middle here. Dearden passes back to Neem now. Griffin Neem around here. Neem held out in it. Neem kept back. Then it's Robson's job to go to the right here. Keeps pushing forward then. Ruben Cotter going around it. Cotter held. To the right then. Oh, Cowboys. Cowboys mistake here, legends. Cowboys mistake here with 5 minutes to go. The Raiders have a chance to fix this somewhat. John Bateman with the error here. And the Raiders get the ball back. And they're not far from the try line here. Surely, could we see the Canberra Raiders get one up and give us some hope, potentially, that the Raiders are still in this, legends? The entirety of North Queensland and PNG on the Cowboys' side right now here. Thanks to Robert Darby there. Sebastian Chris on the left here. Starling goes over to Hudson Young here. Hudson Young, head first goes forward there. Did someone tell him he's not riding a bicycle here? And then it's Starling. He's not diving. He's going for a hit, boys. Josh Papali riding along. Offloads here to Jamal Fogarty. Jamal Fogarty down the middle here. We go to Strange here. The halves linking up nicely there. Or should I say the spine, as it was 3 of them there. Hudson Young then. Back through the middle, and it looks like they've shifted to have the interchange over on the field here. Being tackled there is the young Canberra Raiders number 17. Short back, almost over. Josh Papali forced up. Then it's Starling's job to go to the right. Fogarty over Matt Nicholson. Oh, he's kept out. Matty Nicholson's confused. He didn't think he knocked it on. Matty Nicholson. It was a great try saver there to stop him, though. Would have better lost on him getting that one done there. And you got to say tough luck there from the Canberra Raiders, because that was a huge opportunity that goes begging, not necessarily even down to their effort, just unlucky. We play on with the Cowboys here. Over by the 10 here. Tackle to the ground there. Full set still coming up here. 2.5 minutes to go in the first half here. Robert Darby. I'm sure he's a lot of your favourite players here. Robert Darby in there. Robert Darby tackled. Robson. Over to John Bateman again here. John Bateman keeps running here. John Bateman tackled legends. John Bateman goes down to the ground there. Bye-bye, John Bateman. And then around here's Griffin Name lifting up. Robson then gets it over to Dearden. Dearden looks for the dummy here. Tom Dearden looking to pass them all here. Dearden kept back in it here. Short over, doing all right so far. Clifford, what a halfback he's been today, right? 2 tries out of nowhere. And Cowboys to try and force the Raiders into a goal line dropout. They don't manage it here, folks. Weeks ends up with it. Then short to the left here through the middle. They keep running now. They keep running and they are tackled. Savagely barging to the 20 now on the 3rd here. Canberra Raiders, they can be happy enough with how they've performed this half, but just not quite at the level of, say, a North Queensland Cowboys, right, legends? Just not quite at the level of, say, North Queensland Cowboys. Cowboys just on top of them. Who scored for Cows legend? 2 for Clifford. Clifford legend with 2. The halfback. 5th tackle now from Raiders, and that could see the end of their attacking chances in the first half here. Running into the line is Jackson Purdue there. Jackson Purdue spinning around there, tackled on the ground. Make sure when you do go to Brookvale tomorrow, don't bring soft drink bottles. Not allowed to bring soft drink bottles in anymore. That's all good, Michael Green driver. I never bring soft drink in anyway, so it's fine. What I get is at the game, so that's all good. That's all good. Anything I get, so I'm fine. We're sweet. We're chilling, legend. There's no issue at all there. All right, penalty for being inside the 10 meters here. Clifford now clears it in the air over to the left now, and oh, goodness me, what a kick from the North Queensland Cowboys here. That's unbelievable, and that was a 40-20. It looks like they're opting for the... What are they opting for? It looks like they're opting for the scrum here, the Cowboys. Are they? No, they're looking to play it. Cowboys from the 10. Go to the right. McIntyre through the line here. And McIntyre kept back. Robson over to Clifford. And the referee is going to say that. What's he going to say here? The referee is going to stop play and say, nah, that wasn't good. The Cowboys are bad. And there we have it. 2-1. Ding, 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 ding. Here we go. Halftime here at Queensland Country Bank Stadium. The North Queensland Cowboys lead the Raiders 16-8 here. Unfortunate for me who tipped the Raiders, but also unfortunate for my Parramatta Eels. Congratulations so far to the Cowboys. It has been a legendary last 20 minutes from them, all right? They didn't start the first 10 amazingly, and Raiders, of course, took advantage of a really poor error from the Cowboys, but from then, they've gotten the job done really well here, folks. Anyways, it's time for the halfway point of the stream here. It's time for the TJC Sports Halftime Show with your host, TJC Sports. As we chill here and enjoy our halftime settlement until the next half begins here between these two sides, folks. One of the highlights of the half has to be Jake Clifford, legends. Jake Clifford, his 2 tries came from absolutely out of nowhere, and they've completely changed the game here. If you told me you were like 5 minutes before he had 2 tries, if you told me Clifford's about to have a double, I'd tell you, mate, he's a halfback. It's not likely. It's possible, but it's not likely is what I would say. And look what's happened. See, things are possible. They're just never likely, legends. What's our halftime topic this evening, legends? It's time for the commenters to get busy with whatever they want for that, legends, while TJC just mumbles along in the meantime here. Yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. All non-stop every time, mate. One day somebody's going to say, just shut up, TJC, bruv. Just shut up, TJC, you know. But hey, I won't shush, and I'm sure a lot of you viewers, if you've stuck around this long with me, you wouldn't either, right? Any new signings? Not necessarily, Mel. We have the, I'm still excited to see Dylan Walker, but that's not going to be tomorrow, legend. And hey, Will, $20 super chat there. Thank you very much, legend. Appreciate that. From you, man. I think you're you know what? I think that you're our top donator of the channel so far, William. Ever since being reinstated as monetized here, I think you're the top dono, bro. You're on top of it all. Headphones fun for TJC. Appreciate that, man. We'll get those headphones. I don't know if it'll be next week or the week after, but we will get those headphones. All right, we've got a lot of stuff we're planning to invest. More so just like one thing I'm focusing on, right, and I'm juggling at the moment here for the channel, guys. Since we're at halftime, it's fine to like get into this stuff, is juggling between my studies to have stuff outside the channel, because I do need a proper paying thing as well. Keeping the content going as much as it can still, on here as well, committed 110% to this. And then also, getting stuff that helps with health and things like, and improving the content. Like, in the future, who knows, we'll probably have a much better setup for the background as well and all that. But it all comes with time. Remember, guys, we've gone from a little black box to now, haven't we, legends? We've gone through a number of changes. I'm just going to heart that, legendary. We've gone through a number of changes throughout the channel when it comes to the streaming. But yeah, we've gone from a little black box that barely was anything to this. So we're clearly keeping it up with the legendary setup, folks, and it will just get better from here. All right, next up's the headset. Eventually I've been advised to get something that supports my back better so I can keep my so I can improve my posture and things, and hopefully we'll be able to travel to more vlogs in the future and all this good stuff here. But one dono at a time. Appreciate that, William, very much. Our super chatter of the night here, William Hunt, folks. William Hunt says, it's my pleasure, mate. It's our pleasure having you here, legend. Salute to you once again. Shout out to William Hunt with the $20 donation. If you want to do the same, remember to hit the $sign there, legends. Appreciate you all. A like is just as much appreciated, though. Actually, almost as much appreciated. It's all good, legends. Liam Pritchard says, Tyler, will the Bulldogs make it 4 in a row for the first time? I don't know, Liam. Do you think they'll make it 4 in a row? Do you think they'll make it 4 in a row, legend? Who knows? Maybe they will. Maybe they will. Maybe they will. But I would like it if they didn't. I would love it if they didn't, please. Please don't get that done. I don't really like it when the Bulldogs are doing well and Para are doing awful. Don't really like it at all, actually. It's quite saddening to see, when push comes to shove and you're just chilling there looking at it at face value. as an Eels supporter, they're not exactly the nicest to Para fans, but also rivalry is there too, right, Legends? Rivalry's there too, and you got to look at the rivalry when you're thinking about all that here. So far on the poll here, we have 58 votes here. 53% of you have gone with the Cowboys. Yeehaw! 34% have gone with the Raiders. Up the milk. Draw is at a 0%. Nobody wants a draw. Trust me, Legends, they are boring usually, aren't they? Even though they can be quite crazy to see. And 12% are just here to enjoy the stream. I appreciate you, 12%. Just here to enjoy little old TJC, right, folks? Just here to enjoy little old TJC. It will be the big test for the Bulldogs tonight against the Sharks. It will be, Liam. They'll either pass that test with flying colours, or they're going to be given a reality check. And it will be one or the other, guys. It'll be one or the other. There won't be an in-between with it. Definitely not. William. Legend of the Stream. Legend of the Stream is William. There we go. William Hunt, I'm excited to watch Sharks vs Bulldogs. I'm excited to watch Sharks vs Bulldogs too, man. It's gonna be amazing, bruv. Well, I wouldn't say amazing, but I think it's gonna be an entertaining game. This game's been entertaining too, but I don't think it's quite what the next game's going to be. If that kind of makes sense, Legends. Like, I think this one's fun, but the next one's going to be a bit more for us in terms of the game itself. I don't know about the views, but I think in terms of the game itself, the next one will be a little bit more to our tastes, our fine tastes in life, because we all know that the people that watch this channel are a sophisticated bunch, aren't we? You and I, we're all sophisticated. We're all just wonderful, aren't we? Wonderful people. Oh my god! 1 second, Legends. I think I've got to. Okay. I need to check something. I need to check like something. This makes no sense. Wait, do I have? Do I need glasses? Do I need glasses? Do I need to go to Specsavers? I don't know if I need to. Mel has figured out how to donate to the chat. Let's go, Mel! Appreciate you so much, Legend. So much. One of our top mods here. We love it. She worked it out. Oh, the miracles. They do exist. Words cannot describe how happy I am for our mod. She's figured it out, Mel. Yeah. This isn't even about the $10. Thank you for the $10 donation. I do have to put that out there, but I am so proud that she figured out how to do it. Like that's where most of the happiness is from. I really do appreciate the $10 donation, I swear. But I'm also just so proud that you got it, Mel. I'm so proud about that. It still thought I was in Aussie. That's what I was wondering. I thought that may have been the case. That's what happened. And thought she was an Australian. She ain't Aussie, mate. She ain't Aussie. She's made it very clear to us, calling us the Aussies, right? Crazy. Had to change it to New Zealand, but once she changed it to New Zealand, we were fine. Appreciate you so much, Mel. As a mod and the donation, you got it done. Yes. Also, shout out to Michael Green Driver, who's also left a donation. I'm sorry for leaving your donation for so long, Michael. That's my bad, man. I was just really celebrating because Mel's not the best. Mel couldn't figure out what was going on, so it was a real shock to see it. But yeah, shout out to Michael Green Driver as well, who has donated $7.99. I'll just say you donated $8. Legend, appreciate you very much here. Respect back to you, brother. From Manly to Parramatta fan. Remember, Legends, rivals, not enemies. Okay? That's what we are. We're rivals, not enemies. Tomorrow, I want nothing more than for your team to get smashed versus Para. But respect right at you, okay? I really appreciate the donation, man. And I hope that you continue to enjoy the legendary stream here today, legends. On your Michael, on your Mel, on your William. Jeez, at this rate, it's going to be the most profitable stream I've ever had. Let's just hearts. Let's give you all a big fat heart here for your legendary efforts there. Make sure to hit the like button, not on the stream only, legends. I appreciate that, but hit the like button on these super chatters who have gone out of their way to invest in the channel here, like the legends they are. Obviously, though, just watching is fine too. Appreciate you guys that are watching as well. Every little thing helps. Wilson Mapeson with the 6 skateboarding picture says, good afternoon, brother. Good afternoon, Wilson. Welcome to the stream, mate. How you doing, legend? Hopefully you're enjoying yourself, partying up. I mean, I'd be partying up, legend. It's so weird. I appreciate the $8, by the way, Michael. I'm just trying to figure out why it's given me obviously the thing, but like, I don't know why on the third party thing it's not actually, it doesn't have your super chat up there yet on the top of the board for some reason. I want your super chat to be on top of the board because you got out of your way to invest, but it's not there right now. Hopefully it gets moved up there when one of the others expires. That's probably what it is, legend. I don't really know, but hey, we appreciate it nonetheless. Please, who scored the first try? Who scored the first try, legend? That was Joseph Tarpany for the Canberra Raiders. And then the first try for the Cowboys was Murray Taulagi. Wilson, welcome to the stream, mate. Tarpany says was the first try scorer. Yes, William Hunt. He was. He was the big old prop, the Canberra Raiders, the captain. Got the job done there. And unfortunately, it just might not be the upset that I wanted tonight. The upset I wanted tonight was Raiders beating Cowboys. And I say upset quotation marks because let's face it, it wasn't an upset, but like they for somehow were rated lower to win. So there you go. Yeah, be right back, legend. All good, Mel. See you in a bit. Gary will be on top for Dally M votes or Tracy. Gary or Tracy, folks. Gary or Tracy. Who's Gary, legend? Who's Gary? I'm probably going crazy, but I don't know a Gary. Gary, come home. Back 'cause I miss you, Gary. Great, I got SpongeBob in my head. Do not look up that song. Good to speak. Oh, Gray, you meant. Gray or Tracy? Yeah, I can see that. I think somebody who's more common will eventually break in their legend, but yeah, I see that. I hear you, Jai Gray or Tracy. I think Tracy's more likely to stick in it with how his team's going, but also you never know. Jai Gray's been an absolute weapon for his side in the opening rounds here, even if they haven't quite gotten the results that they've wanted here so far, right? Even if they haven't quite gotten those results. It's all right. They'll get the results eventually, legends, right? Eventually they'll get the results and they'll be back and better than ever. Exchange rate pretty good, by the way, legend. Is it, Mel? Well, that's good. Glad that the exchange rate is good. That's a terrific thing to know for you. Enjoy them. Enjoy it. Sorry, just looking through my settings right now, waiting for the second half to kick off right now. But yeah, it's been a fun one this so far. I'm also just gonna like all the chats and that. Like to show the appreciation for all the viewers. Been a good stream so far, legends. Remember, if you enjoyed, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and share around. Boom. Too easy. North Queensland Cowboys. You know what? I'm going to make a bold prediction for the next half. I'm going to say that the Canberra Raiders score first and change it up. Do you know what headphones you want as well? Not too much on it yet, Mel. We're going to see what connects to what and whatever's best when it comes to the streams, because I don't want to, like, worst case scenario, right? I just get a simple headset. I put them into an iPad, put the iPad next to me, and we do it that way. Best case scenario, we can figure out a way to put it from my thing straight to my ears, which would be a perfect way to do it. And then we can, frequently give you a proper update on things and even give me some updates to share with you, legends. So, but it's either way, it's really planned. I actually also got as much as, I'm not going to go on and on, because I feel like, talking too much about how much you have is like, I don't want to come off as somebody who's so self-centric and annoy people, you know what I mean? But like, I got paid today, and then with the donos and that, I'll be fine for getting one. You know what I mean? It's going to be and trust me, we'll make sure it's great. We'll probably get it over the break here, probably sometime, maybe Monday or Tuesday. I'll look to pick it up, probably Monday, because Tuesday I'll probably be busy finishing editing the vlog and uploading the vlog. But who knows? We might even get it done that day. Tuesday or Wednesday, we'll check it out. Wednesday also, I'll probably release the prediction video in the afternoon. I released this week's one really late. Still got 500 views, but I released this one really late because things got so busy and I had to get it out before the thing because I'm committed to getting them out every week, but I just couldn't get it out on a reasonable day. So I'm happy with the 500 views. You know what I mean? I think I'm happy with that. And I know that if that was released on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, it would be different, So yeah, Tuesday we'll go to the, Sunday vlog, Monday edit the vlog, Tuesday go get headphones. Go get the headphones is the plan. And then Wednesday, release the prediction videos. Thursday, we rinse back again with a stream, right? Good game back from the Cowboys. It is Bish Bosh Josh. By the way, love that name, Bish Bosh Josh. Mate, I can say that. Say that 10 times really quick, guys. Bish Bosh Josh. Bish Bosh Josh. Bish Josh. I'm all hurt. I can't do it. I can't do it, legends. Go Sharks, give the Bulldogs first loss of the season. Go the Sharkies. That's not till next game though, Liam. Remember that, but it is going to be good. Like the stream, legends. Like the stream. I personally, for no personal reason, that's right, personal with no personal, endorse Michael's comment here. Liam Pritchard, as a Parramatta fan, I want the Bulldogs first loss of the season. I want it too, man. I want it too. Is this going to be your first time at Brookvale tomorrow? Yes, it is going to be, Michael. And it's a historic ground. It's really special. I can't wait to experience it, I was a little underwhelmed by Shark Park. I'm not going to lie, when people were talking about Shark Park, when I went there, I didn't think it was that amazing, but that's just my opinion. I'm hoping to be a little bit more impressed by Brookie, because I don't hate all old stadiums. I liked Bluebet, you know what I mean? I like Bluebet, but that's, of course, being changed, but still. Anyways, legends, second half starting very soon here, so we're going to be wrapping up the halftime show. Still can chat, but we'll, of course, be also focusing on updating the game very soon here. We're just waiting on the North Queensland Cowboys to run on out. And you're probably saying, TJC, why does it always say second half? Because TJC's a Muppet and he loves to forget to update his board. Therefore, it's just smart to put it there right now before he can give it too much time. I've lost count of how many times I've been to Brookie. Well, you are a Manly fan, legend, so I would expect such. It's like how I've lost track of how many times exactly I've been to CommBank. Would be a lot, legend. The only time I have missed out on going to CommBank for an event, it was literally a fan day event, and I was horrendously sick. So there's that. Liam says, as a Parramatta fan, want the Bulldogs. This is going to be hoping the Dogs lose because I don't want the Doggies to be first. I don't want that either. I don't want either of you first. Can somebody else overtake you? Should get some teas made too long. Maybe something to aim for. Advertising goes a long way. That's true, Mel. That's true. It does go a long way. Yes, it is something we're looking at in the future. Stick with me. Give it time. We're just at the moment, we're focusing on. We're happy with the monetization for now. All right, second half kicks off here. I'll continue on with that question in a second, Mel, because I've got a few follow-ups with that for you that you'll probably like. But Griffin Neame pushes on forward here. First tackle out of the way for the second half here. Down to the ground he goes on the first here. We're planning to do some little thing, knickknacks and that and all for TJC. Maybe a cap, But it's definitely not something that's going to be done immediately. And we're thinking of around the time that we introduce memberships, because we are going to we are going to introduce memberships to this channel eventually, legends. And don't worry, we're going to make them super cheap, like as cheap as they can get, just because you legends deserve to be able to show your support without having to pay much. All right? So don't worry about that, okay? We'll be introducing memberships eventually in the future, probably next season. Right now, we're very happy just to be monetized, but it's about building legends. Right now, we're just improving. Canberra Raiders end up with the ball here, guys. North Queensland Cowboys on the defense here. Right now, it's just about building up from the fact that we're finally monetized and all that, and fixing like maybe the where I'm sitting and all that boring stuff, and the headphones, and just clearing up the quality of the streams themselves before we then get on to doing that extra stuff like the memberships and the special things. Canberra Raiders now. Tom Starling on the third tackle. Goes over to Savage here through the middle now. And he goes to the ground there. Take it out. Make sure there's a Waz top. Don't worry. We'll make a... How about this? Just for you, we'll make a Braz top. How about that, Mel? A Braz top, all right? We'll make the Broncos. We'll put the Broncos personally, like we'll make a shirt, right? And it will personally say Mel's favorite team, okay? The Brisbane Broncos as the picture too. Would be cheap to make, and it would be truthful, right? Because I'm pretty sure you're a Broncos fan, Mel. Pretty sure. Don't need to correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty confident in that. I have lost count. You should visit the Good Day site on the hill. Could get some good content. You reckon, Hillbilly? I love that. This is what I like, okay? I love it when fans jump in and provide a little bit of, like, context to the areas I've never been to, things to check out, all right? So, yeah, of course, Hillbilly, I'll consider checking that out, man. Are you GA or reserve? Pretty sure for this game I think I bought a seat, legend, so I'd probably be reserved, but, but I can stand GA. It depends. It depends, man. I'm not really that kind of guy that like, this is my seat. If I want to, right? If I enjoy a group with lads, I'll stand on the hill. I don't even care, I don't even care, legends. I'm just about the vibe with it all. I'm just about the vibe with it all, folks. Jamal Fogarty, over to Weeks here. By the way, guys, Canberra Raiders are officially on the 10 here. Love them. Just, I knew it. Raiders challenging Cowboys in the air here. It goes high. And Bateman, it's not a knock on by Cowboys. It's a knock on by the Cowboys, legends. Raiders to get the ball here. No, Clifford says no. Clifford is captain's challenging this one, legends. The North Queensland Cowboys are challenging in under 5 minutes here in the second half. Tyler, I think Paramount Eels and Manly will be a good game tomorrow. I hope it is, Liam. I really hope it is. We're going to smash him, bro. We're going to smash him. 13 plus para. 13 plus paradise. 13 plus paradise. But yeah, appreciate that. I'll check that out, Hillbilly. And I'm pretty sure I've got a seat, but I'll probably be moving around a lot, just trying to show off the stadium. Because believe it or not, as much as Manly are like my least favorite team, I love showing off different fan bases, and their passion for their sides. I try to get that real vibe, that game day vibe in my vlogs, no matter who the teams are. Watching the challenge here. Yeah, I think Clifford's missed it. And it's ended up with Tarpany and Bateman takes it. So that would be Cowboys ball, right, legends? Is Dylan Trader Walker playing tomorrow, legend? Not last I checked, but he might. I don't think he's going to have the time to get into the team, legend. I'm pretty sure that it was a very... Like, there was no rumors about it from within. He just kind of ended up with us. I'm not going to lie. I heard nothing on it, man. Mate, it's crazy, Bruce. On the 10-meter line here, Cowboys through to Darby now. Darby pushes forward here, but He will. I'll guarantee you this. He will play next week at Combank versus the Dragons. He probably doesn't play this week, but it's purely because we haven't prepped him. We haven't prepped him with the team yet enough. He's got to come over here, as well and get it all sorted. Ruben Cotter now. Clifford clears in the air on 5th tackle over to the middle here and ends up on the 20 now with Weeks now. Weeks now through the line here. He could run for Weeks, couldn't he? Yeah, Weeks goes to the ground there. Weeks is tackled. Down he goes. There she blows. Bulldog season says, guess who's 4 out of 4 so far? I don't know. Probably some crazy little Bulldogs fan that doesn't know how to tip logically and instead tips correctly. You're crazy, man, having 4 out of 4. That's insane, bro. That's insane. You'll probably want a seat for backup for actually watch the game. The Hill is a place of atmosphere. Don't worry, Hillbilly. We'll check out. I'm not too far from the Hill. I'm pretty side of the seats, so I'll probably get some good footage of the Hill anyways, and I'll probably go abouts there at points as well. So don't stress too hard about it. I probably won't be traveling during the halves, but I'll give a vibe. I'll walk around it, check out some of the stuff going on. Want to try and capture that Manly capture the Manly atmosphere a bit while I'm there. How it feels to be the away Para fan. Yeah, I saw that he'll play in April. Yeah, he'll play in April for us. I'll be going to Newcastle to see Manly play Canberra. Nanai down the left wing. Cowboys purging them through. Held on the 20 now. He's tackled and he's lifted up there after being held. You're kidding me. Tom Dearden now. I had a feeling Dragons would win because you're crazy, Bulldog season. Because you're crazy. You're crazy, bro. Thoughts on Bateman's signing so far? Well, I don't think he's been awful, legend. He just hasn't been a superstar, I think you could do worse. And but 6 again for the Cowboys. But did they get the memo? Because they kicked low there and it ends up with the Raiders. I don't think they got the memo there, legends. Bulldog season, who you got for tomorrow's game? Mel wants to know. Manly. I've got Manly and the Tigers tomorrow. Sorry. Bulldog season, you're letting us both down, man. How could you, Bulldog season? No, I get it. It's all good, man. It's all good. But, oh, goodness me. Lions, Menzies, Bob Fulton, or Jane Tristan. If I had to pick between the 3 of them, legend, I'd go with Bob Fulton for my preferences of Manly players. SS says Tigers. Good stuff, Michael Grindriver. I hope you enjoy. I know we are winning tonight's Bulldog season. He knows it, folks. Bulldog season knows it's happening, legends. His team's winning. Don't even question it. It's guaranteed. It's in the books. It's practically just like a fact that it's going to happen at this point, folks. I Jinxie tipped Manly and Tigers. Ooh. So the power of the Jinxie versus the power of hasn't been wrong yet. Dearden, the Scott Drinkwater, Jackson Purdue through the left wing. They're the names of the different stands. Oh, yeah, I kind of figured, legend. I'm just saying, in the terms of the names of the stands, I prefer the Fulton one. Of course, as a Para fan, I'm not a fan of Jamie Lyon, but Manly fans can love him. Cowboys. To the right here, Scott Drinkwater kicks low over to Clifford. Oh, goodness me. Robert Darby is over for the Cowboys now. Robert Darby flies on in there. Oh, goodness me. This is just not what you want to see, is it, legends? This is just not what you want to see. This is just not what you want to see, folks. Just not what you want to see. Let down. And he takes the line there. The North Queensland Cowboys fly on over again here. I've got no words for that one. But Robert Darby, the PNG International, has a try. It's sensational elements here tonight. The North Queensland Cowboy runs through for his Is that his first try for Cowboys, or has he had one? No, 3 games for the Cowboys, first try for them. There we go. He finally has a try, legends. Took him long enough, eh? Took him long enough to get one. And the Cowboys now. Scott Drinkwater to make it 22-8 now. You've bought your ticket. You bought your ticket. Good to hear that you bought your ticket, legends. Bulldog season says if the Sharks lost to Penrith and the Roosters beat them and the Titans beat the Roosters and we beat the Titans, then the NRL logic, the Dogs should win tonight. What kind of outlandish doo-doo is this? Outlandish and a half, man. He's like, if this wins, then this wins, then this wins, then we win to win this, then win this. You're right. Well, then I've got an official confirmation for you, legends. Parramatta has not lost a official NRL game on a day that isn't Sunday, which means next week versus the Dragons, we have got it guaranteed. All right? We got it guaranteed, legends. Oh, Cliff Lyons. All right, there we go. Better than Jamie Lyon. There you go. Cliff Lyons. Better stuff, legend. Better stuff. See, that's how little I care about Manly. Bend it like Beckham stuff. Indeed, bro. Indeed. No, mate, I bought my seat literally like a month ago, and I haven't really looked at it since. Michael Green Driver says it's got to be my 5th at McDonald Jones Stadium. Your 5th, bro. I've been to McDonald Jones Stadium about 2 times, man. It was pretty good. I think that... you've been there more than me, but I think it's a pretty good stadium, man. Cowboys then through the right here. Robson, 10 minutes gone by in the second half here. Robson passes back to John Bateman now. John Bateman around the ball here. Bateman pushes forward past the halfway line now, and Bateman will go to the ground there. Liam Eves says Eels should beat the Dolphins. They should, but will they is the question. Hi, man, how you going? I'm going good, legend. I'm going good. North Queensland Cowboys for the line. And Scott Drinkwater unable to break through with a try. Sharks or Doggies, Will? Mate. Mate, what will you go with, Will? What will you go? Eels should beat the Dolphins. We can hope, Liam Eves. We can hope, Eves. Cross our fingers for it, right? Beat the Dolphins. Come on. Canberra Raiders now. Over to the left here. Savage now. Around Savage through the middle. Gets on to the 10 now. And Savage is tackled. Tamale then. Sevilio Tamale short there. Sharkies smell, says William. That's the spirit, William. That's the spirit. That's what we want to see. So I'm tipping the Parramatta Eels and the Tigers tomorrow. Love it, Liam. Love it. Parramatta Eels and Tigers all the way. That would be considered a crazy sentence to say last year. Cows on the pump, finally, I say. Only took them 4 weeks. Liam. Not Liam, William. You've all got Liam in your names, legends. You've all got Liam in your names, and you're messing with me. But yes, the Cowboys finally setting off with a blaze, aren't they, right now? 60 metres gained now. Canberra Raiders clear it in the air over to the right side here. Plenty of chase on this one. And Savage! Savage goes on through there and gets it down there. The Canberra Raiders with the try. 22-12 now. The kick to come here. And that's a great try there from the Raiders to get themselves back into this one here, legends. Ha ha ha, Raiders. Raiders suck. I mean, they just scored a try, legend. But yeah, they're living up to their Faders name, aren't they? Definitely living up to the Faders name. Scott Drinkwater, bit lazy there in the air, not gonna lie. It's like he thought no one would chase it like they did. I think you meant to tip dogs, Mel. You are jinxie, Mel. You got to remember that. I can't believe Dragons won. I wasn't here. I was playing preseason for Queensland Juniors. Yeah, it's a surprise, Walshy edits. It's a surprise, but they got out on top, man, and beat them. The St. George Illawarra Dragons. They're a bit of a bogey team. I'm pretty sure they beat the Storm last year too. Sometimes it's like that, man. Warriors used to... Mel would know probably. Warriors used to be a bit of a bogey team for the Storm at one point. Fogarty now. From the side here. He's going to want to get this one. Honestly, there's not much that impresses me more than that. That was a great try there. Great try there. Jolly old good try there. Jolly good show, eh, legends? Shimmer me pimper timpers. Dimper pimpers. Yes, they were indeed. Yes, they were indeed. Once upon a time. 40 million draw every day. What do you think, legends? You want to win $40 million? Clearly not Jamal Fogarty. He doesn't want to win 40 million. He wants to hit that into the stands. It remains 22-12, a 10-point gap now. And we carry on. I'm staying loyal, tipping the Dogs every single week. Bulldog season. You know, that's one thing, man. Your team's all right. Para, I'm tipping Para every week, and we know that's not going to go well for my tipping this year, it seems like. But we digress, right? We continue on. We did beat them pre-season, don't forget. Exactly, Mel. Exactly. We shouldn't forget that. I forgot it, but we shouldn't forget it. You're right. Never forget it, legends. The Warriors did beat them in the preseason. Over to the left here, past the 10. Canberra Raiders there, go to the ground. Doggies doing well so far. They are. The Doggies are looking decent. They're very much looking like a top 8 team. Raiders over by the 20. They're getting about 10 meters a set here. And they're going to say play the ball again. Okay, I thought maybe a penalty. Josh Papali now using his size to push on by the North Queensland Cowboys there. Josh Papali goes down. Then to the right here, it's Joseph Tarpany's turn to shoulder up there. And Joseph Tarpany on by. I hope Raiders will win, says Wilson Mason. Let's hope for you. Let's hope for you, Wilson. Let's hope for you. Wilson! Wilson! Go, Wilson! Run forth and be proud, Wilson. Be proud, Wilson. We believe in you, Wilson. We believe in you, Wilson. I believe in you, Wilson. Like, I truly do believe in you, Wilson. More than anything, man. I believe in you, bro, to go on over and get the job done, man. On there he goes. North Queensland Cowboys held back in this one, legends. Over to the right. We clear it here. It's a good long kick there. Can't wait for Panthers beat Para. What, just to... I mean, it should be an interesting one. My boy Andrew was talking to me last night about the fact that he couldn't wait for that one. Was looking forward to it, seeing how it would go. Oh, no, honestly, I'm nervous about everything. Then again, legends, do keep in mind, I'm probably just tired, man. I'm probably just tired, part of my nerves right now. I probably need a good rest after these couple streams to just get pumped and ready for the Manly Warriors Eagles game tomorrow. My friend took me to Canberra from Liverpool to see Manly play 4 times. I gave him $25 for fuel. Michael Green driver, that sounds like a story to tell the grandkids. Getting the first win of the season, very important as if you lose the start. You might struggle to get higher on the ladder. That's true. That's true, Bulldog season. I think the Bulldogs will play finals footy. I think so too, Liam. I think so too, but it's also early days. Dearden, Scott Drinkwater, Jackson Purdue, over around here we go, the Cowboys backwards, and Matty, here we go, Nicholson ends up with it. No, he doesn't here. No, he doesn't here, legends. There you go. There you had it. Damn it. Ugh. I'm just sore, legends, right now. I'm going to be honest with you here. Went to the gym, bloody, a few days ago. It's catching up to me. And the stillness, it's getting to him. Nelly Howard Jr. says the Dogs got Crichton. They will be a dangerous team. Of course, man. They've got Crichton. They've got a few Panthers, man. They've got a few Panthers, though. One of they're out right now, the former Panthers, a couple of them. Matt Burton and Kickoff not in the side at the moment, obviously, due to injuries. But It is what it is. All right, and we get on with time here. Just keep going. Restart. Raiders to the right. Josh Papali through it all here. Will they lose it all, slip and fall, look away, or get past it? To the left then. Gets it to Matty Nicholson here. Matty Nicholson around. Be right back, bro. All good as a Storm fan here. Hopefully it doesn't rain tomorrow. Hopefully not Michael Green driver, but either way, I'm back in my team, all right? Either way. Rain, hail, or shine. Weeks around here, over by the 10 here. Weeks tackled to the ground then. And then it's Owen Patty to Nicholson. Nicholson around here. Nicholson tackled there, guys. Matty Nicholson. And the referee is going to give a penalty. It's 10 in the bin for the North Queensland Cowboys. 3 in a row penalties. He's deliberately offside. Say goodbye to North Queensland Cowboys benchy, Cohen Hess. He is gone for 10. He will return in 10 minutes. It'll be 12 minutes and 54 seconds when he's allowed back on the field here. Oh, no, says William. Oh, no. My PS5 is playing up. Everyone's PS5 is going to play up when Rugby League Live 5 and GTA 6 come out at the same time, legend. Over to the left now. Ends up with Strange, who goes to the ground there. Lands on the 20 here before being tackled down there. We then go to the right here. It's Hudson Young there pushing. New South Wales representative here onto the 10. And it's Fogarty's job. Jamal Fogarty backwards, running forward there. Good effort from Atta Mariotta there. Mariotta taking it and stopping in his tracks. Owen Paddy round to Horsburgh. Back to Owen Paddy! And he's kept out. How has he been kept out there? I thought he was over. Then it's Sebastian Chris kicking low. And Tamale's just not quick enough to chase that one. Just not quick enough, legends. Just not quick enough to chase that one at all. I am unfortunately not going to the game because I changed of plans. I got invited to a party and only got home 10 minutes ago. Oh, that's a shame, Bulldog season. But that's all good. Hopefully your team wins anyways, right, Bulldog season? Hopefully you'll get to go in the future to a different one. You will. You're a passionate Dogs fan. Mel says, take the bye away from Storm and they would be 7th. Unusual territory. That is unusual territory, Mel, if you take the bye away. I have been to Sharks Stadium 3 times to see Manly play. I'm not big on Sharks Stadium, but also that's just my opinion. I thought the food was dreadful. That's just my thoughts, though. Drink water. Dummies brew here. Like the hot dog tasted like fish batter or something. It was weird. Dearden now goes off and around here. Past the 20. Kept down there. 15 out now. Robson goes to the right. It's a bit of a sidestep here. Looking for the pass now. Onto the 10 here. McIntyre will go down. Robson now to the right. Gets it to Drinkwater and Scott Drinkwater. Scott Drinkwater, where you stop knocking them balls on, boy. Where you stop knocking them balls on, boy. We expect better from you, Scotty. We expect better. You're Scott Drinkwater, bro. You're better than this. You're above this kind of thing. You know you are, legend. You know you are. I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I, right? That's what it's kind of like here. And all right, here we go, legends. We're on drinks break for the second half here. Hope you're all having a legendary time here as we chill. If you're enjoying the stream, remember to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. And if you can, consider leaving a dono. It's highly appreciated. Pretty fun stream so far. Shark Park is the worst away day. Is the worst away day in the comp. That said, I've never been to Brookie as an away fan. Of course not, legend. Of course you haven't. I mean, I'm going to have to go to Combank as an away fan, legend. So weird. So it's going to be funny, legends. It's going to be funny. It was terrible, though, man. It was terrible for the most part. I did not like the stadium much at all. Yes, baby. Let's go Canberra, says Wilson. Let's go Canberra. All of it on their side right now. I do agree with that statement, though. It's one of the worst away days. I'm actually relieved that we don't have to go to Shark Park because Magic Round. Thank you, Magic Round, for why we don't have to go to Shark Park. That's truly something I'm grateful for. Thank you, Magic Round. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much, Magic Round. Magic Round. Magic Round. Over to the right now. The Canberra Raiders, they keep stopping forward. I give you channel 5 out of 5 Berto bombs. That's such an honor, Bulldog season. That's such an honor, man. I really appreciate that. 5 out of 5 Berto bombs. That's like that's like the New South Wales Cup version of 5 Mitchell Moses goal kicks, right? Wow. When is Magic Round? Round 9, well, she edits. Round 9. If Wales win tomorrow, they will be on 6 points with a bye next week. So here we come. Here we come, Mel. Here we come, the Waz. Strange. Down the left now for the Raiders here. 5th tackle here. 19 and a half minutes left in the game now as they keep going here. 22-12 at the moment, folks, in this one here. And how has that happened? It's all over the place. North Queensland Cowboys barely able to get on top of it here. North Queensland Cowboys dive on that ball. Shout out to Matty Nicholson, mate. One of the best jumpers from England to Australia that we've seen in a bit from the Canberra Raiders. The last ones that really jumped over and did great were playing in the 2019 team. Over to the 20 now. The Canberra Raiders keep the Cowboys back and away there. Down to the ground they go here. Down to the ground they go. Cowboys. Raiders suck. Get alive if you go for Raiders. Very passionate about the Raiders. I see Red Velvet is. We need number 17 back. Back. The Cowboys are the ones that lost their number 17 legend. Oh, wait, you're a Cowboys fan. That's my bad. My bad. How's my brain like that? My brain just muppeted. All right, yeah. You need your 17 back. Oh, the Cowboys. Tyler. Parramatta Eels are playing the Sharks in Magic Round. Yes, they are, and I'm going to be there, Liam. Yes, I am going to be there while she edits. Vlogging my first Magic Round vlog. Over to the right here, through the middle. 3-day pass and all, though I will probably only do a main vlog for the Para game. For the rest, it's going to be kind of, I might get bits and pieces for something, but definitely not for a full-fledged vlog. Then down the right here, they keep going here. Paddy goes to the left now. Paddy to Jamal Fogarty here. Fogarty in the air now. Plenty of Raiders on it. Cowboys hit the ball down. They don't catch it in the goal. They hit it in the goal. And they are tackled there. It's going to be a goal line dropout, Cowboys to the Canberra Raiders, unless they do a successful short kickoff. Raiders will drop to 13th and Cows will be 14th if it stays as is. I might be there too. I live 2 hours away from Suncorp in Queensland. Do you while she edits? Well, good for you, legend. Good for you, man. I hope that I hope you enjoy the game as much as I will. Cowboys kick the ball over to the right here. Plenty of chase on it, and it ends up just about being collected there by Tamale here. Savilio Tamale now. Forced through the middle now and held back there on the 20. Canberra Raiders just looking to try and before the player gets back, take advantage of being a man up here. If you don't get one try while you're a man up, then you've wasted your opportunity, in my opinion, being a player up here. Raiders need to score soon. Obviously, it's not till the 12th minute. We're in the 17th minute that they're back on the field, but it's better to take advantage sooner rather than later, right, legends? Better, especially with the scoreline it is. 6 again. Ruck and Bridgman. Jamal Fogarty to Strange, and that would be an obstruction in the defense if he went too far there. Canberra Raiders, short to Marley. I think he got it. I think he's got it. The Canberra Raiders on the line there. The green machine, they're the bad man. Green machine. There's some man from the ACT. Don't try to stop these men in green, because they'll hit you, and they'll see green. No. I'll think about it, legend. Liam Eves says, Are you going to Darwin for Eels and Raiders? Says Liam Eves. Actually, unfortunately, that seems to be the one game where we probably won't end up going. Not because I can't afford it, and not because I don't want to go to the Darwin game. I will stream it, but it's just not doable because it conflicts with my uni class, and that has to take priority, unfortunately, for this year at least. So it's just not doable. That game is pretty much the only game. Funnily enough, you believe it or not, that's the only game that is para that conflicts with my classes. Every other game pretty much is good from what I see, except for the Darwin game. So, isn't it funny how life works out like that, legend? Cal's 15th. Sorry, just working out the points difference. That's all good, Mel. That's all good. Hey, it's good to see someone trying to figure it out. All right, the Raiders now to make it 18-22. They're still in this one, legends. They're still in this one. Canberra Raiders. They take the kick. And they score the kick. 18. There you go. 18-22. Are you going to Canberra when Eels play the Raiders? Probably, Liam. Yes, probably. Tyler, you going to Parramatta and Brazen Darwin? No, legend, I'm not, because of uni, as I said. That's the other game that conflicts. NRL Bulldog says, hi, hello, NRL Bulldog. Welcome to the stream, mate. Welcome to the stream. Josh Reynolds is your profile pick. Nice. Nice Bulldog pick. Manly doesn't play Sharks at free home games. It's at Optus Stadium, Perth round 6. Optus Stadium. You play a game in Perth, mate, to show it off to the Perthians. All right, still 2 minutes until Hess is back, legends. The Cowboys. They just got to hold on a little bit longer here. 15 minutes still to go. There's plenty of time for the Canberra Raiders to get on in this one. Over to the right here. And Atta Mariota charges into the line there. Cohen Hess watching on the sideline. Nerves of steel at the moment here. Not feeling amazing about that one, is he? Not feeling amazing at all, really. Can we get this our legend streaming to 5K, guys? Who knows, man? Who knows? Probably not this stream, legend. It'll be in a month or so, I reckon, based on the growth rate. Tyler, is it Parramatta Eels' last home game in Darwin? Yes, it is the last time we do a home game in Darwin, legend, and it unfortunately won't be the it unfortunately won't be exactly what we will vlog. We won't be able to vlog that one, unlike most others. Clearance in the air from Scott Drinkwater. Drinkwater with it. Offloads. Why are you offloading right there, Drinkwater? It works out. But Scott, why are you offloading? That's like me right now chucking my phone across the room and expecting it to land right in front of your feet. It's not going to work out, man. It's not going to work out. All you're going to do is break what you worked hard with. Clearance in the air over to the left here from the Cowboys. And, oh, my goodness. The Cowboys end up with their short kickoff, just barely, legends. 30 subs in 1 minute. Well, while she edits, that's because that's the difference between millions of subs and a couple thousand subs. But also, that's never been the goal with the channel. The goal with my channel has never been to be a million sub channel. The goal with my channel has always been to be a supportive Eels fan and demonstrate the game in the way I love to do it. It's never been really about the gain of it as much as it helps. It's never been fully about that. The North Queensland Cowboys here. Purdue tackled on the middle line here. Robson goes to the right. Dearden gets it to Tamalolo here. Jason Tamalolo then gets halfway here. It is kind of funny like that, though, when you mention it. It is. Don't forget to like and sub, legends. Don't forget. Mel says Darwin, really? Yep, really. We do always have to play a game in Darwin up until, next one, but still. Canberra Raiders holding back the Cowboys. Over to the left here. Clifford goes short over to Scott Drinkwater. It's a long pass there. Ends up with Murray Taulagi there. What's he doing there? Murray Taulagi points to the sky. The Canberra Raider turns around and looks and he runs. When do you see that? All right, now the Cowboys heading back here. Cotter gets it to Bateman. This might be game over here. Robert Darby, if he can get in here. Robert Darby kicks low and the Raiders end up with it. The Canberra Raiders have managed to get this one. 11 and a half minutes to go here. Are you streaming next game? I believe I am, Liam Eves. And that's what. Well, I'm not a blue. I'm a Queenslander. But outside, you're right. As a blue and gold Eels fan, yeah, that's what a true blue Eels fan says. I like to say that. I don't worry about photos. I love that passion. Exactly. It's appreciate that, man. I'm glad you love that. That's purely what it is, man. That's all this channel is. It's passion, bro. It's not about. It's amazing, that we can have an audience, but it's not just about that. Savage is running. Savage is running. You hog, Savage. You hog. If you pass that, that's a try. Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? Weeks now. And the Raiders don't score. That's going to go back to haunt them. That's going to go back to haunt them, legends. Savage! All right. Yeah, I stream nearly every game. The games we don't stream are because we're literally unable to. And when I say literally unable to, I mean I just the time is just not there to set it up and then do it for 2 hours. It's if it's literally not doable, it's not done. But if it can be done, it's done. Dearden. Over to Purdue. Jackson Purdue down the left wing here onto the 30 now. And Purdue held. And Purdue puts his arms up. Come on, sir. And it's a penalty here. The North Queensland Cowboys. And with 10 minutes to go, I say they just go for it. 1920, 21, 22. Then again, maybe you go for the kick. Maybe you go make it a full converted try, legends, right? You aren't feeling well? Not fully dressed in Eels attire. Hey. Yeah, well, it was a day where I was out at class, legends. So, yeah, we got the Eels hat, but yeah, it wasn't fully on the Eels legend. Who's been your longest fan t-shirt seatbelt? Honestly, it was probably Mel's a very OG one, but it'd probably be my boy, where is he? Where is he? In terms of in person and knowing I do content creation, that would probably be my special guy, Liam Pritchard here. If I'm being honest, looking through the chat a little bit. Mel is very OG compared to a lot of the chat, though. Legends, very OG. Or did you run out of Eels jerseys? I haven't run out of Eels jerseys. Just not wearing the Eels shirt today when I was out at class. I'm a Kiwi. Later. Up the Maroons. Am I? I guess you would be more OG than a lot, Legend. I guess you would be, but you've also been gone for a very long time. See you next stream, Legend, says Mel. See you next stream, Mel. See you next stream. And I'm glad, hallelujah, the world is so happy to know Mel figured out the donation thing. It was just so special to see. This was a historic stream, and we'll see you in the next one for that. 9 minutes to go still, though. 22-18 here. Jason Tamalolo lying on the ground right now. Tamalolo, man, he went from such a superstar. Does nobody just miss the prime Tamalolo that we just don't see anymore, guys? Because I do. I miss the one that would be there every single game going nonstop. Just heard that last bit. That's all good, man. It's good to have you here now, Legend. If Parramatta Eels lose tomorrow, do you think Parramatta Eels season is over? No, I wouldn't say season over, Liam. I'd say that we could be in for a rough one, but I'm still gonna go the very next week and back them because that's what you do as a fan. It sucks being a fan when your team's losing, but if you're not gonna be there when they're losing, then you probably shouldn't be there when they're winning. That's how I see it. If you can be there, if it's very within your means and easy to be there for your team. It kind of sucks. You have to be doing well for some fans to want to back their team or be proud that they support their side. Bulldog Season says, come on, the Raiders. Come on. Just here to enjoy the stream, TGC, not tipping either teams. All good, T-Pack. All good, Legend. All good. At least you're here to enjoy it, bruv. Good to see. Good to hear. Actually, really good to hear. Actually, with 8.5 minutes to go now, Scott Drinkwater from in front to take the kick as he's taking this one. There he goes. He gets it over, slots it through. 24-18 now. Could you imagine if this game went to golden points? I can't really. I really can't, Legends. No, sir. Be a bit of a weird look to see, Legends. Also, shout out to the people who have donated so far. William Hunt, $20. Mel, $10. And Michael Green Driver, $7.99. Appreciate every single one of you. Two-pack guess who TGC. Viking Axe, right, Legend? I don't reckon Jason Tamalolo looks good when I was 12 years old. I don't think he does either, Legend. Titans don't know their team song after a win. To be fair, it is a brand new team song, Legend, but true, they don't, do they, mate? Yes, I pinned your chat because I thought it was hilarious, Bulldog Season. 7.5 minutes. Over to the right, Jeremiah Nanai there. Through the middle here. Nanai tackled on the ground there by Owen Patty here. Then going short. Does the DCE drama affect how you see the game playing out tomorrow? I think we either win by 50 or lose. Honestly, Hillbilly, that's how I see it too. And I'm just praying it does impact because I could see it as Cherry coming out and going, I'm going to show them all that nothing's changed and play his best. But I would love, as a Para fan, all right, this is nothing against yous. You guys, you can hope for your side. But for my team's sake, I would love it if your team was a bit all over the place because of it. I hope it does impact you. Could definitely play an impact, Legend. I'm done supporting Raiders. He's jumped off the Raiders again. He's jumped off the Raiders, Legends. He's jumped off the Raiders. I endorse this message right here. It's jumped off. I can't see 50, no way. Surely not. Well, I'll just put it this way. The way I was raised, if we do concede 50 at Brookie, then I'm glad I'm the one there and not any of my family members. Because you may need a respirator for them. On the 40 now. Savage now. Here we go. Weeks brew. Winning gets us to first place. Losing gets us to the bottom half of the 8. So we're really at that early point of the season where it's either look really good on the ladder or look really bad on the ladder, and it can be based on one win. Fogarty. Back over to Nichols here. Marky Nichols now through it. Marky Nichols tackled. Have Eels won one game? No, they've not, legend. But we're going to beat Manly tomorrow. We're going to beat Manly tomorrow. That's going to be our win. Ruben Cotter pushes off Joseph Tapani here. Tackle 0 here on the 20-meter line. They go down. Cowboys. Viliami Vailea gets past 25 out from his own side now. And I only say bottom half of the 8 considering Manly winning. Sure, legend. You're all just in denial that Para's winning 50 plus. I only say Manly vs Parramatta games have been 1-12. 1-12, legend. Has anyone beat my 400 tip team? No, nobody has legend. No. But I highly doubt anyone ever will, man, because that was ridiculous. Jeremiah Nanai here on his way through. You know, I feel bad if you go watch Panthers and Storm vs Eels. Hey, mate, don't feel bad for me. Feel passionate for me, bro, because I will be louder than the fan base that's winning. Tom Dearden seals it for the Cowboys. 28-18. That's got to be it for him. The Cowboys will be victorious over the South Sydney. That was Thursday. Over the Canberra Raiders. Over the milk. The milk has gone down. The stale milk it is right now because they're looking very, very stale here in the defense. And this is our concern. When we looked at the Raiders opening up so well to start the year, we all said there's a reason they're called the Faders. And look at this. Once again, dropping off. And you watch, they'll go on another great run again soon too, because that's how the Raiders roll. Who do they play? Who are they going to beat? They're going to beat somebody that's really good because the Raiders are just that team. They'll beat the Sharks or something, guys. They'll beat the Sharks. I bet you. I bet you that's what the Raiders are going to do. Like, ridiculous, man. So TJC Raiders need 12 points to get the lead. Yes, they do, George. And with 3.5 minutes to go, I can pretty confidently say it's not happening, legend. Not going to lie. Up the boys, mate. Up the boys. Yeah, the boys. Hillbilly says, I love that you're still traveling to game 20. Heavy underdogs, true fan. Thank you, Hillbilly. We do our best here on the channel to show the support of the Parramatta Eels. Wherever they are, however many losses, you'll see one depressed fan, and it'll be this guy. All right? Michael Green Driver says, last year gave us Manly 132-18. Home beat Manly. Yeah. I'm tipping Eels at TJC, even though I think Manly will win. Two-pack, that's legendary. Appreciate that, mate. Raiders are a disgrace, says Nelly. If I ever get it, I'll get kind of promising. No. Hey, you don't have to do that, legend, but I appreciate it, mate, all right? Appreciate it very much, Bulldog season. All right, on the 10-meter line here, Robert Darby goes to the left here. Shoves off the Cowboys here. They keep pushing forward now. And held back out in it here. We're almost at the end of the game, legends, don't worry. And then we'll be off to the next one here. The Bulldogs and the Sharks, legends. The Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. Of course, on top of it all right now. We're not too far, actually, from the due kickoff on that. We'll probably be jumping almost right from this to the next one, which is a little bit scary with how already tired I am, but we keep going. We keep pushing. Dearden tackled on the halfway line here. Cowboys to the right side here, and I'm sure we got plenty of Bulldog support that would love to be chatted up about next game when it comes about. Purdue now. Oh, the Raiders almost with the mistake there. Tom Dearden's pointing out that the referee says ignore that. Dearden, you're wrong here. And now they're going to have to defend. 2.5 minutes to go here. Honestly, credit where credit's due. The Cowboys, they've been given the fight from the Raiders, but in the end, they've managed to keep themselves together. Well composed. Job well done. Still remember. Ready. I'll be ready, legend. I will get, mate. I'll be ready. George Alarm says, I'm going to... All right, mate. Enjoy. Enjoy the game the way you want to enjoy it, right? Wait, what the heck happened there? What the heck happened there, legends? Canberra Raiders with a beautiful kick there against the North Queensland Cowboys here. And yes, I'm going to soften my voice here to prepare it for a lot of shouting in the next stream. Looks like it was a 40-20 and the Raiders are going to start on the 10 here. How much would it help them out if they managed to get a try here, just to make it a lot less, a little less embarrassing, right? Every try counts. Horsburgh over to Hudson Young now. Hudson Young around now, and one-on-one strip Clifford, and Clifford loses the ball now. A minute and a half to go now. And the Cowboys, I think they know they've won. They know they've won, and they're just laughing with it right now, having a bit of a chuckle. Pass to pass, go around with it. But we got a captain's challenge here from the Cowboys about it, though. Why not, right? Give themselves some time to prepare for it. Oh, watching it there. Oh, gosh. All right. Challenge unsuccessful. Yeah, makes sense. Had to be unsuccessful, right? Surely. Had to be. Was going to be shocked if it wasn't there, that one. Hillbilly says, do you remember the year that we beat you by 40-ish at Brookie and then you beat us by 50-ish later? Yeah. That's rugby league, Hillary. That's what rugby league is like. 30-18 now. Feed in the scrum here. We go to the left. Sebastian Chris there. And, look at him run there. Savio Tamale there. Tamale looks for the pass here. Tamale keeps going forward now. Tamale. Tamale. Oh, and Paddy. So Hudson Young here. Hudson Young through the line now. 1 minute to go, legends. Yeah, there's just not much to chat about, Walshy. We're finishing off the game and then jumping over to the next one. Cronulla Sharks Bulldogs. There'll be a lot of thoughts about that. Hudson Young. Get it to him. Horsburgh. Hudson Young! Couldn't quite get there. Looking to feed the scrum here on Paddy. To the right here, Fogarty. And Raiders and Cowboys taking each other on here. Robson tackled in the goal. 30 seconds to go on the clock here. GG Raiders, says William Hudd. GG. William, at least good on you, Cowboys. They've done it, man. They've outdone them. On to the next stream, says William Hudd. Yep, on to the next stream. Anyways, guys, as this is wrapping up, if you enjoyed, remember to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Share the channel around, of course, if you can. I'll see you guys all for the next stream in just a couple minutes. We may be a minute late. I don't know. It's going to be really tight here, but appreciate you all. Let's move on to the next stream, all right? I don't care about attack today. Just keep the Sharks defense. Bulldog season, very smart there from you. All right. Penalty in front of kicker. They're going to take 2 points here. Yeah, on to next stream. See you, legends.